Hello, darlings. It's me, Babs Levine, and to set the record straight. No, alright, enough already. I did not go skinny dipping in the fountain at Truman Capote's black and white ball. Alright, enough already. I'm done. Well, darlings, to begin with, you might notice two additions to this week's video. Nice, aren't they? Well, my sister Tallulah, pardon me, out of respect, Tallulah Lynn Hollingsworth-Loshbeck. She's very particular about her name. She saw some of my videos, and she called me up the other day and said,
"Hey there, sweetie darling, this is your sister, Tallulah Lynn Hollingsworth-Loshbeck. I'm just calling to let you know that I watched your videos the other day on the YouTube. Now, darling, I know it's not my place, but as your sister, I felt that it was my responsibility to let you know. Darling, you look like you have the chest of a 10-year-old boy. No offense to 10-year-old boys, of course, you should take some pride in your appearance and strap on a bra every once in a while, okay? I mean, do you want the world to think that you're chestless? I should hope not. My stars and garters."
Yeah, so, to appease my sister, I decided to, strap on a bra and hoist these sunken treasures up to the surface. So, are you happy now, Tallulah? Are you happy now? Moving on. In 1934, a young traveling salesman by the name of Larry Hobbleshmitz was sent to Chicago for his new sales domain, territory, whatever you call it. I don't know what the lingo of a salesman is, but anyways, he was sent to Chicago. One day, as he was walking down the streets, he happened past the stage door of the Greensburg Theater. Now, you should probably know that at that time, he was in sales of doors. That's right, Jones. He was a door-to-door door salesman. Now, I don't know if doors were in high demand in 1934, or if he just happened to be a very good salesman, but either way, so Larry decided, hey, why not try to make one more sale? So he knocked on the stage door and came face to face with Harvey, the doorman, and did his little sales pitch and let Harvey know that this stage door looked like it was on his last leg and he might want to consider investing in a new one. Fortunately for Larry, he had no idea that very morning Harvey's girlfriend had left him. His car was stolen and his begonias just refused to blossom. So Harvey was in a mood. Meanwhile, on stage, my Aunt Belinda and my mother Beatrice, the two tapping tippitons, were right in the middle of their routine at a sold-out show. Now, they were doing their kicks and their things and their hoots and hows, and at that moment, out of her peripherals, my mother noticed a little scuffle happening backstage with Harvey the doorman and some young man. So, being the professional performer that she was, she very suddenly walked off stage, leaving my Aunt Belinda to perform a duo act on her own. So my mother politely tapped Harvey on the shoulder and inquired what he was doing to that good-looking young man. Harvey shooed her away, telling her it was none of her business. Well, if there's one thing you don't do to a Tippington woman, it is tell her that something is none of her business. So, very calmly, very respectably, and as ladylike as possible, she punched him in the face. In the process, he dropped Larry to the floor and he stumbled over into the ropes that control the curtains and everything. My mother then helped Larry up to his feet, helped him dust off his suit, and their eyes met. Sparks flew, angels sang. Oh. And Larry and Beatrice, my parents, fell in love. Meanwhile, back on stage, while the two lovebirds were having their little moment, no one had bothered to think about what was happening to my Aunt Belinda. She was trying to perform the routine on her own, getting very flushed and nervous. My mother had knocked Harvey out and he fell into the ropes. In the process, he loosened a sandbag. It came plummeting from the ceiling down onto the stage, practically crushing my Aunt Belinda. She just missed it by that much. She jumped out of the way, stumbled forward, plummeted off of the stage, and landed in a tuba. Now, it's believed that this incident could have something to do with my aunt's sudden development of stage fright, as well as a fear of sandbags, tubas, and tuba players named Oscar. Next week on Smoke and Mirrors. I'm here.